guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be this silver smoky grey sort of eye. Thought I would just come at you guys with some festive makeup, and this is a classic. Like, I haven't done like a silvery smoky eye in like forever, to be fair, and I was looking back in my memories on Facebook and actually had a girl in like 2015 that actually asked me for a silver grey smoky eye, and I just thought I would come on here and sort of recreate something that I haven't really done before. Everybody seems to want that for like their go-to glam look, so I just thought I would sit down and do a silver smoky eye. I haven't done one in a while, but yeah, this is this eye look if you do like it, and if you guys want to know how I created this, then just keep on watching. So I'm just starting this look by using the famous P. Louise base. This one is in the shade 1 and it is absolutely fantastic. Again, I think I say it in every single video, but this is the best base that I've used so far. I absolutely love it and I just continue to use it all the time. It just leaves your base so flawless and like you don't have to set it or anything, so it is really good. And I think it also makes the eyeshadows pop a lot more as well. So I'm just going in with the Beauty Bay Nudes palette. This is the 42 shade nude palette, and the first shade that I'm going in with is the shade City of Smoke. It's just a sort of deep grey colour. Now these greys are all kind of similar, to be fair, but they do range from like light to dark. And I did put a grey base down first just because I was doing a silver eye, so I wanted like something underneath it, not just to be like pure silver. I did want a kind of grey into a dark kind of smoky effect. So I'm just going in with this shade City of Smoke in the outer sort of V of my eye, and then I'm just going in with the shade Urban, which is just slightly lighter on the sort of inner corner of my eye. I've got these little bits of tape here as well, guys, just to kind of help keep the eyeshadow where I want to keep it. I didn't really want to go too smoky or like too blown out with this. I kind of wanted like a small sort of wing, but nothing too crazy, and I just wanted like the outer edges of the eyes to be slightly darker than the rest of the eye. So I'm just going in with this black shade and it's called Illicit. I'm just going in with a small detail brush by Morphe. This one's probably the E37 brush, and I'm just putting that along the lash line just to sort of smoking it out a little bit. I do gradually build up, but I start off small and then I build up to get darker and darker, just because these colours can get quite messy and I tend to go a little bit too far when it comes to eyeshadow and I end up with something completely different to what I actually intended. So I wanted just to build this up a little bit instead of going straight in with like a deep black shade. Now just going in with this silver eyeshadow. Now this one's actually from the Revolution XX Extravaganza palette, but see, to be honest, it didn't look right. It was quite chunky and I had to use my fingers because it wasn't picking up with a brush, so I kind of gave up on that and just went back to like smoking out the outer V of my eye. Now I'm just going in with some of the collection Glam Crystals Glitter Glue, and I'm just going in with this stunning pigment from Peaches and Cream. This is the pigment called Disco, and it is a pure silver. It is stunning. Using my fingers with this again. You can be a lot neater and use like brushes and stuff, but I was just laying this down while the glue was still quite tacky. Then I just went back and kind of sort of blended it into the grey and the black. Here again, I'm just building up the shade Throw Shade, which is a more darker grey, and I'm just building that up a little bit just for that little bit of like intensity in the outer corner of my eye. Just going in with my Renaissance eyeliner here, and I'm just putting down some eyeliner. Then I do actually go over this and I just kind of smoke it out a little bit as well, just to keep it nice and smoky and kind of glam. The silver was quite overpowering, to be fair. I actually forgot how silver this pigment was, but it's still a stunning shade nonetheless. And again guys, I'm just going back and forth, I'm just darkening that outer edge a little bit. I'm kind of doing a little wing, but I'm not taking it too far. I wanted this to be quite your sort of traditional silver eye look that was pretty common. I don't know if it still is these days, but I remember loads of people used to always ask me for like a silver eye way back in the day, before I even thought about going freelance or anything. And it was always something that I just thought looked absolutely beautiful on everybody and anybody, to be fair. Just darkening that outer corner a little bit, just darkening it slightly. I didn't want to go too crazy with it. Just going in with some foundation. This is actually the what foundation is this? I think it's the Revolution Matte Foundation. I'll leave it all linked in the description for you guys, and I'm just blending this in. I have sped this bit up a little bit just because it's just basically blending out my foundation. Don't want to take up too much time or make the video too long. And I'm just going with the shade F1. Now I'm just going with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. This concealer is fantastic. So is the original one. I'm definitely going to be getting some of these to add to my kit because they do not budge and they are stunning. But I'm just putting some of this concealer under my eyes and in the crevices of my nose, just to kind of take away any sort of redness, things like that. And I'm just blending this out with the Best Angle brush from Beauty Bay. Just going with some Revolution Pro powder, and I'm just putting this one underneath my eyes just to brighten it out a little bit. I'm just going over the rest of the face as well. I'm just using the matte powder by Revolution as well. It was in like the matte base collection. I'm using that as well. It's really good. And as you guys have seen, I am going back to my trusty bronzer. This is the one that I've had for absolutely years, but I still just I can't put it down. It's amazing, honestly. It's just such a really nice colour. But I'm just going to a little bit of bronzer, bronzing up the face a little bit just to give it that little bit of glow. I do go in with a little blusher as well, and it's one of the gradient blushers by Revolution, and I do actually go in with an e.l.f. highlighter as well, which is one of the baked highlighters. I'll try and leave it linked in the description if I can. And that is just what gave me that kind of glowy look. Didn't want to go too matte this time, did try and glow up just a little bit. Now I'm just going with some lashes. Again, these are my own lashes, and these are in the style Wild, and I'm just applying these. Again, if you have not tried the dual lash glue in the quick set form, it's fantastic, and it dries super quickly, and it keeps your lashes on all day. Honestly, it's fantastic. Just apply my lashes with my tweezers. I just feel like this is the easiest method for me, to be fair. You can do it with your fingers or get an actual lash applicator. I've got several of them as well, but to be fair, I don't really use them. I find that the tweezers are the best method to get them as close to your actual eyelash band as you possibly can. And again, I'm just going back and forth. I'm just sort of darkening up that lash band line, just making it as smoky and sultry as I can. I'm just going in with the black shade, which is called Illicit, and I'm just smoking out the bottom half of my eyes as well. Now, I'm not going super smoky with this. Like, I probably could have went a lot darker and brought it down a lot more, but I just wanted a little bit of shading under the eyes just to kind of bring it all together. And I do just go in with some black pencil as well. The waterline. Now I'm just going into the inner corner with the shade Ice. It's just a silver white sort of shade, and I'm just putting this in the inner corner for a little bit more glow. Onto the lips, I'm just going in with some Peaches and Cream Borderline Lip Pencil, and I'm going in with a Heart Chocolate, I think it's Honeycomb lip gloss, and then I do go in with a little bit of Peaches Cherub lip gloss as well. I've been absolutely loving this lip gloss just now, it's fantastic. I'm also just highlighting the brow bone a little bit with this shade Ice, and I do go in with a little bit of highlighter here too, which is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. that is basically this look. I hope you guys love it. If you guys are getting glam for this lockdown Christmas, then let me know. If you guys do recreate this, please do make sure to tag me. Hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you guys in my next video.